Hey guys, Original Boris here, and I'm gonna do another movie review, one that I saw last night. The movie was Paranormal Activity 3, right there. Honestly, I really like this movie. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. This is actually supposed to be a prequel to the first one and the second one. It has the two women from the first one, the two sisters, and the second one. This goes back in time. It's supposed to be the prequel from when they were little kids, and they're in their house. It's supposed to be in 1988. They're in their house. Their stepdad, mom's new boyfriend, who's coming in uh, as their dad now. Um, he thinks that there's something going on in the house. He's always sees little things that the mom is not seeing. The little girl tells him that she's always talking to somebody that's in the room that nobody else can see. The mom thinks it's just an imaginary friend, and the dad thinks it's something else. So he takes these big VHS cameras that from the 80s, and he sets them up around the house. One of them is put like on a fan. They take off the fan part, but they leave the rotating part, so the camera is rotating and gets different angles. Um, I thought it was very well done. It was actually pretty good in my opinion. I didn't really care for the first one when it came out. There was a lot of hype behind it, but I had a lot of people had told me that it wasn't that good. So when I went in to watch the first one, I already had that mentality that it wasn't gonna be good, but I was still curious to watch it. So I watched it and didn't think it was that great. Uh, then when the second one came out, I was kind of surprised that they even came with a second one out. But I guess the first one did pretty good that they would make a second one. Second one was a little bit better. I actually like that one. I like how I like how they tied him up. Mia, go play. Sorry, my daughter distracted me. Um, I like how they connected them together with the ladies being sisters. So that one was pretty good. The third one I didn't even know what to expect, but it was pretty entertaining. Um, there's a part where the little one of the girls is running and she passes by, and then her older sister's running behind her, and all of a sudden she's like pushed where she can't go anywhere, and then you see her ponytail come up and she's lifted up. I thought that was done pretty well. Another scene where uh, blankets start flying around, the bed starts moving around. Towards the family finally decides they're gonna leave that house. They end up going to the mom's house, which ends up being an even bigger mistake because it seems like the mom's house is even more haunted than the mother's and the daughter's house. So the grandma's house is more haunted. So that's pretty much where the movie ends at, is the grandmother's house and the little girls being at the grandmother's house. Obviously, the little girls end up living and they end up becoming adults because that's where part one and part two come into play. But I heard that they're gonna come out with the part four this October, and I don't know if it's gonna be like on the grandmother's side because that's how part three ended, something to do with grandma's house. So maybe they might take it in that direction. I don't know. I've heard that these paranormal activity movies are kind of become kind of like the Saw movies, where they come out with a new one every year, every October. They'll release a new one. So that's what they've been doing for the past 3 years, and then this October, where the fourth one will come out. But I thought it was pretty good. You know, I'm not a big fan. I like the movies with they're supposed to be like lost footage. I'm not like a huge fan of them, but I do like to watch them. And this one, I really enjoyed it. I really did think it was one of the best ones. It's going to be a good series in the direction that they're taking it. They're getting better with every movie instead of getting worse, like a lot of sequels tend to do. These ones, in my opinion, tend to get better. So it was a pretty good watch. It was there were a couple scenes that kind of made you jump a little bit, which was good. Some stuff you weren't really expecting, which is good when you're watching a movie and you know that something's going to happen. That kind of ruins the movie for you a little bit. But this one had it was good. It was very well done. I really did like it a lot. It's a rental. I didn't buy it, so I just rented it. but I enjoyed it very much, and I do recommend it. If you haven't seen the other two, I recommend you watch part one and part two first, and then finish with the prequel because it kind of explains a little bit. And then when part four comes out, I do plan on watching that because I want to see what direction they take it to, and if that grandmother has something to do with paranormal activity that's going on. So, Paranormal Activity 3, good movie in my opinion. Thanks for watching. I got some more reviews coming up, some more DVD buys, so stay tuned for more.